Welcome back everyone, my name is Terrill Herrmann and today we are going to be doing the third of 4 videos in my showcase of showing off all my current aquarium setups. So today we have my 140 gallon aquarium and this houses my very first Arowana buddy, my Jardini. The tank also has a 55 gallon sump below, making it a 195 gallon system. So the display tank up top is 5 feet by 2 feet by 20 inches. It uses an overflow system, plumb down, and then I have a Jabao pump and a pump controller that pumps it back up to the 2 returns on the side. I just have the power head and the air stone in the tank, and then I have the heater and the sponge filter down below. So I will be painting this stand all white. I do have some epoxy down here, and I'll be doing a separate video on that. But there is the 55 gallon sump. On the left there's my bio balls and some other media down below. And then I just have a sponge to filter out any particles in the sump before the pump pumps it back up. An Eheim Jaeger 300 watt heater, and then just a sponge filter with the power head on top, just for some extra filtration in here. And then, as I said before, the overflow comes down here. This isn't the most efficient sump setup. If I had glass in between and then I could force water through sponges, it would definitely be much more efficient. But this is just what I built with what I had. And then, as I said before, the Jabao pump with the sponge on the end for the particles pumps it back up to the 2 returns on either side of the tank up top. And I do have the overflow up there filled with bioballs. And that's pretty much it for the plumbing of the tank. I use an electronic thermometer, and the tank right now is sitting at 82.9 degrees. Some people think it's a bit high, but I try to keep all my tanks around 80 degrees. The heaters don't work very much in the summer here in Calgary. It's pretty warm outside. I've had my Jardini Arowana for about 2.5 years now. I got him when he was about that big. I fed him salmon, Arowana pellets, and shrimp. The salmon was trying to bring out the orange pearls in him, and I think I did pretty well with him. He's got some pretty solid coloration. Kind of an asshole of a fish, to be honest with you, but that's just the way Jardinis are. I'd like to be able to put a flagtail in this tank to keep it a bit cleaner, because it is kind of hard to constantly clean the glass just with an algae scrubber, but he'll kill pretty much any fish that I put him with, so that's not really possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The next video I'll do will be showcasing my 180 gallon, the 6-foot aquarium, and then that'll be the final video in this series, and then I'll move on to an update on the planted aquarium, which has now been moved to my girlfriend's house, and then a couple other videos with some friends of mine that have fish tanks, painting this aquarium stand, maybe some wakeboarding or some PC videos. But I'll throw him a shrimp here for you guys. He's a pretty aggressive eater. He should snap this up pretty quick since I haven't fed him today. Let's see if we can get him to eat it on my hand. Not quite. Maybe he'll try to grab this one out of my hand when he comes back around here. And there we go. So a really phenomenal coloration on him, in my opinion, for a Jardini. I'm definitely biased because he's my first Arowana, super special fish to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. 195 gallon system, which is pretty good for an Arowana. Tons of filtration for one fish. I'd like to have a longer tank, but I have the gold Arowana in the 9-foot aquarium now, so not as much space as I'd like, but it is what it is. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave any comments or feedback down below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for my new videos, and enjoy the rest of your day.